Rory McIlroy's surprising FedEx Cup Playoffs strategy explained. Why is Rory McIlroy missing from the 2025 St. Jude Championship as the FedEx Cup Playoffs kick off in Memphis? As the FedEx Cup Playoffs are set to commence next week in Memphis, Tennessee, a surprising absence has caught the attention of golf fans. Rory McIlroy, currently ranked as the world's #2 golfer, will not be participating in the 2025 St. Jude Championship. His name was notably missing from the list of 69 competitors released by the PGA Tour on Friday. While the playoffs typically feature 70 players in the first round, McIlroy's high ranking allows him to advance directly to the second round without needing to compete in the initial event. This decision means he is foregoing a significant financial opportunity. The winner at TPC Southwind stands to earn a whopping $3.6 million. However, McIlroy has the chance to rejoin the competition the following week at the BMW Championship, which is conveniently located just an hour from Washington, D.C., alongside the top 50 players. It is almost certain that McIlroy will qualify for the Tour Championship, as he is expected to be among the top 30 players remaining after the BMW Championship. The Northern Irish golfer, who is also the reigning Masters champion, has a remarkable track record at the Tour Championship, having won it 3 times in the last 9 years, 2016, 2019, and 2022. Despite his success at Eastlake Golf Club in Atlanta, the venue for the Tour Championship, McIlroy has faced challenges at the St. Jude Championship. He has yet to secure a victory in Memphis and notably finished second to last in the 2024 event. The BMW Championship, which rotates its venues annually, saw him finish in 4th place the last time it was hosted at Cades Valley Golf Club in 2021. McIlroy's choice to skip the St. Jude Championship aligns with a commitment he made to himself at the beginning of the season to participate in fewer events and streamline his overall schedule. In a conversation with The Telegraph last November, he identified next week's tournament as one he could afford to miss, especially since he finished tied for 68th place the previous year, and only dropped 1 position in the FedEx Cup standings as a result. But here's where it gets controversial. Is McIlroy's decision to skip the St. Jude Championship a strategic move to preserve his energy for more critical events? Or does it reflect a lack of competitiveness? What do you think? Should top players prioritize their health and schedule over potential earnings? Share your thoughts in the comments. Rory McIlroy skips FedEx St. Jude Championship. Shockwaves are rippling through the golf world. Rory McIlroy, the current Masters champion and the #2 ranked player globally, is sitting out the FedEx St. Jude Championship, the high-stakes opening event of the PGA Tour's FedEx Cup Playoffs. That's right. The official field for the Memphis, Tennessee showdown, just released by the PGA Tour, does not include McIlroy's name. This means, assuming no last-minute changes, only 69 players will tee it up next week, rather than the usual 70, and this isn't an oversight. McIlroy previously alluded to sitting out, referencing his disappointing performance last year when he finished near the bottom, a place he's hardly used to. As he candidly explained last November, "I finished basically dead last there this year and only dropped by 1 spot in the playoff standings." This frank admission hints at both his frustration and his strategic thinking about scheduling. But here's where it gets controversial. Despite skipping this first playoff stop, McIlroy's stellar season ensures he remains firmly in contention. He trails only world #1 Scottie Scheffler in the FedEx Cup standings, so there's virtually no risk that missing St. Jude will stop him from qualifying for the next round. The BMW Championship, limited to the top 50 players. And unless something unprecedented happens, he's a lock for the Elite Tour Championship, reserved for the final 30 contenders. And this is the part most people miss. For top-ranked veterans like McIlroy, the modern playoff structure actually allows some strategic skipping. Is it fair to fans and other competitors? Or is it just smart career management? For context, McIlroy hasn't played a tournament since he finished tied for 7th at the Open Championship 2 weeks ago. Some will say he's simply resting or fine-tuning his game. Others might argue skipping an event with so much at stake it's disrespectful or unsportsmanlike. What's your take? Should elite golfers be able to pick and choose which playoff events to enter, especially when every spot is coveted by emerging players? Or is Rory simply playing by the rules and maximizing his chances for ultimate success? Drop your opinions below, and let's get the debate started.